Hi, welcome to Flyboy episode 7. Well, today's my birthday, 41 today, so I wanted to do something, and so my wife's just dropped me off at Freshwater Bay, behind me there. Freshwater Bay in the background, I think you can just see it there, and I'm going to be walking up to Launch, which is up on the top of these hills, the White Cliffs upper takeoff. The plan is to try and fly to my parents' place at Swainstone, and it's not that easy. I've never done it before because you can't really do it in one. You've got to there's a certain point where you just can't get past unless you walk, so it'll be good hike and fly practice. So that's the plan. Paddy says it's flyable at the Red, so it is flyable on the cliffs. That's a good start. Not much sun, so I don't really think it's going to be that thermic, but I'm hoping by the time I get to Brighstone, maybe the sun will come out, get some thermals, and the forecast is southwest all day. Possibly it might get a bit windy later, not sure yet. If I can get a thermal to my parents' place at Swainstone, that'll be first prize. It's my birthday get together there later, so I'm hoping to fly into it. That's the plan, and see you at launch. Right, conditions feel good. Check straps, carabiners. Let's go. Okay, so this is the easy bit. Smooth, easy coastal soaring. So I'm going to get as much height as I can before heading off towards the bowl. Just hope that I can actually fly as far as Shaucombe. If I can get to Shaucombe, then I'll be happy. Paddy on the tandem. Woohoo! Well, I'm gonna get some height and try and head off now towards my destination. Had some fun with Paddy. Time to head off, I think. Definitely the wind's behind me, so it's not coming from the left, which is good, but I'm not very high, so this might end up in the bowl at this rate. The thing is, you don't really want to be doing this if the wind's too strong. Anything over 15 kilometers an hour can get quite turbulent behind the rotor of the cliff in front. See, already I'm getting turbulence from the cliffs. There's some birds there, so they might be in a bit of lift, but it's unlikely to be thermals because there's no sunshine. The furthest I've ever gone this way is just to the end of Brighstone Down. So if I can get further, I'll be quite happy. There's a buzzard there, but I'm already very low. Oh, whoops. Looks like a bit of a thermal. Bit of turbulence from the cliffs, maybe. It's just nothing really lifty, I'll just carry on. That was a bit turbulent, I must say. I'll be happy just to get into the bowl at this rate and get some height. Can be quite tricky in the bowl. Ooh, that was a bit turbulent. Be happy to get away from here. Let's just get a bit of height. Okay. I don't want to leave here until I've got a bit of height, because this is going to be the best lifty spot where it's a bowl. I'm going down again. Probably as good as I'm going to get, so I'm just going to head forward. Got a bit of a lifty line. So, goodbye bowl. Okay, see how far we can get. It's already a bit bumpy. It's 14, the wind's 14 according to the instrument, so it might have picked up a bit. It's quite windy actually. I've got to be careful. It's quite windy up here. And it feels like it's really off from behind. $15 now. Ooh, I should have turned in that. It's a bit turbulent. Okay. Woo! Well, we're on the way towards Brook House. Getting a bit of turbulence around from these trees, probably. I need to definitely get forward of those trees for a landing, because I don't like the look of landing behind that forest. So I'm going to push forward. Ooh, not going to get much lift here, are we? There's a lot of electric lines around, so kind of don't see how I can go much further than this. This looks like a safe field, but I don't think I'm going to squeeze over that electric line over there. What do you reckon? No, let's do the safe thing. Land over here. Do the safe thing. Looked a little bit scary with that electric line. I might have made it, but it's a bit silly. It's a bit risky. Touched out. Right, so packed up and I'm on the road, just walking towards the Sun Inn. So I nearly made it to the pub, the Sun Inn. I could have gone on a bit further, but there was a electric cable to the next field and I didn't think it was worth the risk. I'm not even in a competition. So the plan is find a footpath. There should be a path up towards the Longstone from here somewhere. And I'm hoping, as the sun's coming out now, by the time I get to Motterston or Brighstone, I'm hoping I can take off from Motterston. But the wind will be a bit cross, but that'll save me walking all the way to Brighstone. And then hopefully it won't be too windy because it feels like the wind's picked up. And then get a thermal and get to Swainstone. But who knows, it might not work out, we'll see. There's a footpath pretty much directly from the field I landed in, so it takes you up to the Longstone. So I didn't need to go on the road at all. Didn't realise there was a footpath right there. Yeah, you learn these things after living on the island all my life, because I've never walked here before. Right, okay, so I'm on Motterston launch, which isn't really a launch. Gliders there. So Brighstone's over there. That's where I'm trying to get to next. It's a little bit breezy, but I need a bit of wind to soar. And the wind is clearly off to the left, coming from that forest. So I'm going to get a load of turbulence from there. So my plan is take off in a good bit and then leg it downwind over to Brighstone, get away from this area. The sun's come out a bit, but I'm sure there's going to be a few thermals because the sun's out a bit. And once I get to Brighstone, quick as I can, get away before the wind picks up to Swainstone. That's the plan. See you in the air. Let's go. Okay, bit of turbulence. That's what I expected. Just keep going away from that. Sugar. That was quite turbulent there. Let's hope it gets better the further we get away from those trees. Flipping heck. What am I doing? Well, I didn't think it was going to be quite that bad. Ooh, there's not much lift here. Oh dear. I think we'll just keep going. Just keep going. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hello! Someone's waving. There's a thermal ahead of me. I don't know how turbulent it's going to be. There's a seagull there. Oh, shucks. Don't know how much higher he is. He's quite high. Feeling a bit nervous here. Where are you, thermal? There you are. Oh dear, bring out that one. Yeah, definitely feels a bit dicey here. and low, but I just want to get away from this area. So I'm really low now. Anything I can get there. Okay. Two up. Oh dear. It's not very strong, but it's better than nought. Some seagulls up there. Whoa. Camera. So sorry I stopped filming, but I did catch a thermal, but I knew it was windy, so I just went with it, and I've just landed just back behind the ridge. Unfortunately I wasn't high enough and I got sucked into some strong sink. As you can see though, I was aware it was getting a bit too strong. You can see the clouds moving, so I've just landed here, and the wind was obviously taking me towards Bochum Valley, which is not really where I want to go because I'm aiming for Swainstone. So, oh well, time to pack up. I did push it a bit there, to be honest. I didn't realise it was quite that windy. Okay, so I'm walking back. Didn't get very far from that one, but I tell you what, the wind got really strong. I think when it comes to hike and fly, you're always trying to reduce the walking, and I've learned from today that actually if I'd have just kept walking from there, I would have probably already been at goal by now. So I slowed myself down by flying, going in the wrong direction and actually going off course because I was trying to fly, and taking extra time to pack up because it was windy. And I would have actually been quicker just to have walked from Motterston and just keep going all the way through the forest, and I would have been at goal within the hour. So yeah, lots of lessons learned. Well, thanks for watching this episode. I'm off to go and have some lunch, and